Hey everybody, so the best time of the year to buy tech stuff is now almost here. And so might be the case for this Nothing Phone 1, which recently got a price hike and now starts at 32k almost. But you can manage to get this one at almost 26,000 with card offers and everything. And with that arises a question, is it worth to buy this device in 2022? And how has my experience been with this device till now? So before I answer this question, make sure to tap on that subscribe button on your screen, and in case you wish to watch this video in Hindi language, here is a card to the Bit Tech Hindi channel. Now, not talking much about the specs here, I would start off with overall build and how it has been so far. Well, I'm typically someone who uses a case with a device, but I've used this one without a case for quite some time and it held up just fine. It does feel quite premium in hand because of its solid construction, and the materials used here scream premium, which is something you cannot say for many phones in this price segment. But a big con of buying this black color are the smudges it collects in short amount of time, and even under a case you will feel that it reflects most of them as compared to the white one. Hence I am using mine with a white skin, which helps it to deal better with the smudges. Though it did hide the design on the back sadly, but after some time you won't even care much about it. Speaking about the back, I mostly forget about the glyph lights too, because either you keep the device upside down intentionally, which I am sure you will also forget to do as well. Though I must say it does look cool and is very helpful in taking pictures and videos in the dark scenarios. Overall, I appreciate them because it tries something new with this, and rest all phones do the same stuff, from making calls to running your favorite games on a stretch. And this does feel like something fresh in a world of plain boring phones. Also, there is no charging brick inside the box, which is a bit disappointing, but don't worry, I tested out many chargers and I'll drop the links to the best ones in the description area itself. Speaking about the software, well, this one does run on pure stock Android again. It's one of those things that is rare nowadays in this price point, as compared to the now copy pasted skins like Realme UI or even OxygenOS. This one does feel fresh and reminds me of OG Oneplus days, which I, to be very honest, do miss even now. The pure stock Android does feel smooth, and mostly they have tried to fix most of the bugs, but it still has quite a few here and there, like the haptics start behaving abruptly sometimes while typing, though the haptics are very nicely tuned for the most part. And sometimes the device was lagging in the initial versions, but this was fixed with the latest update and you can check out that video as well. Also, nothing has promised 3 major updates here, so you're good to go till Android 15, which is something good, and I hope they deliver on this. Also, there is no sign of Android 13, but a beta version will come by the end of this year, so that is something I wish could have happened sooner, because that's the MVP of stock Android, quick updates just like on a Pixel device, which by the way is also available at a lesser price now, albeit with its own cons, which I'll discuss in a later video maybe. Overall in the software it is better than most devices in this price segment, but it can still use some work which I am sure the brand would be working on even now. Coming to the cameras, there are 3 of them, and I must say the cameras on this device have been pretty consistent so far. I've taken this device on road trips and used it as a daily driver for almost a couple of months now, and I'm happy with how the shots look. The primary camera does produce some excellent shots in the right lighting, and the updates have improved it quite a bit. The ultra wide angle sensor is also not a low megapixel sensor as seen on phones like the Nord 2T. It is a proper 50 megapixel one, and the shots it produces are also good as well. There is slight color shift even now, but the images do look good as such. Honestly, the primary camera captures so much extra info that I hardly use ultra wide these days. Overall, the back camera produces very natural skin tones, and I am sure it is one of the best in this price segment. The front facing camera is not the biggest strength here, and it produces decent to good images, and I wish they used a better sensor here, because the image processing is definitely good and the skin tones are natural too. The con being lack of details, plus it struggles in low light as well. And the videos are good too, nothing extraordinary. So here is a quick sample from the back camera just to give you guys an idea. However, it does struggle a bit in low light photos and videos, but using the glyph lights help quite a bit. Overall, it is worth it for the camera, but if the front facing camera is your priority, then I won't recommend it to everyone. Rest, if I talk about the charging speeds, it charges in around 70 minutes, which increased a bit with the last update. And you can see a video on the most compatible chargers, and here's a card to that as well. It also has wireless charging, which I really like and use quite often now. And even the reverse wireless charging works well with my earbuds, though it does not work with my Galaxy Watch 4 as such. The call quality has also been good so far, and it does support carrier aggregation as well. And the speaker quality is good at best, but it is not that crisp and loud like you would see on a Pixel device, but it does the job. I also don't like the fact that there is no good equalizer inbuilt or Dolby or something to improve the music quality, which is something I definitely miss in day-to-day life. The device can handle most of the tasks quite easily, though I won't recommend it for hardcore gamers as such. Don't take me wrong, it can handle most of the apps, but for a smoother gaming, you can get a much powerful SoC in the 30k price segment. Overall, in my long-term usage, the device has been pretty solid and offers a stock Android kind of experience that OnePlus used to offer back in their early days. There aren't any major cons as such, but I would like to see a bit faster platform updates like Android 13 because it is capable of getting updates at a better pace as it has stock Android. And if they can fix the remaining issues with the software, then in under 30k this is one of the best options to choose from. And also it is very unique in its design and the experience it offers, and I can definitely recommend it as one of the good options in this segment. What are your thoughts on it? Do let me know in the comment section down below. And that's pretty much it for this long-term review of the Nothing Phone 1. So if you do end up liking this video, make sure to tap on that subscribe button and press that like button if you haven't already. Thanks for watching and I'll see you guys in the next one.